Introduction. Depositories are financial institutions that hold and manage securities on behalf of investors. Securities may include stocks, bonds, mutual fund units, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, government securities, and other financial instruments. Depositories act as a safekeeping agent for these securities, and they ensure that the ownership of securities is transferred accurately and efficiently when securities are traded between investors. In many countries, depositories are an essential part of the securities market infrastructure. They facilitate the trading and settlement of securities by providing a centralized system for recording and tracking ownership of securities. This helps to reduce the risks associated with the transfer of securities, such as fraud and errors, and makes it easier and more efficient for investors to buy and sell securities. Examples of depositories include the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation (DTCC) in the United States, Euroclear in Europe, and the National Securities Depository Limited (NSDL) in India. Who is a depository participant? A depository participant, DP, is a financial intermediary that acts as an agent of the depository and provides services related to securities to investors. A DP is typically a bank, a financial institution, or a broker that is registered with the depository and authorized to offer depository services to investors. DPs are the primary point of contact between investors and the depository. They help investors open and maintain a demat account, which is a type of account used for holding securities in electronic form. DPs also facilitate the transfer of securities from the investor's account to the account of the buyer or seller, depending on the transaction. DPs offer a range of services to investors, including account opening and maintenance, processing of securities transactions, settlement of trades, and corporate actions such as dividends and bonuses. DPs also provide investor services such as online access to account information, electronic statements, and alerts. In short, a depository participant is a financial intermediary that provides services related to securities to investors on behalf of the depository. How does a depository work? A depository is a financial institution that provides a centralized system for holding and managing securities on behalf of investors. Here is how a depository typically works. 1. Account opening. An investor who wants to hold securities in electronic form must open a demat account with a depository participant, DP. The DP could be a bank, a financial institution, or a broker. The investor must complete the account opening formalities and provide the necessary documents to the DP. 2. Securities depositing. Once the demat account is opened, the investor can deposit securities into the account. The investor can transfer securities from their physical certificate to the demat account. The depository will convert the physical certificates into electronic form and credit them to the investor's demat account. 3. Trading. The investor can then trade securities held in the demat account through a broker. The broker will place an order on behalf of the investor, which is then executed on a stock exchange. Once the trade is executed, the broker will inform the DP about the transaction details. 4. Settlement. The DP then updates the investor's demat account with the details of the securities sold or bought. The depository also facilitates the transfer of securities from the seller's demat account to the buyer's demat account. This process is called settlement. 5. Corporate actions. Depositories also facilitate corporate actions such as dividends, stock splits, and bonus issues. The depository receives information about corporate actions from the issuer and credits the investor's demat accounts with the appropriate securities. In summary, A depository provides a centralized system for holding and managing securities in electronic form. Depositories help investors in opening demat accounts, depositing securities, trading, settlement, and other related services. The use of depositories has made the trading and settlement process for securities more efficient, secure, and convenient for investors. Importance of depositories in Indian stock market. Depositories play a crucial role in the Indian stock market by providing a secure and efficient system for the settlement of trades and custody of securities. Here are some of the key reasons why depositories are important in the Indian stock market. Safekeeping of securities. Depositories act as a safekeeping agent for securities and hold them in electronic form, eliminating the risk of loss or theft of physical certificates. Efficient settlement of trades. Depositories provide a centralized system for the transfer of securities between buyers and sellers, making the settlement process quicker and more efficient. Reduction of settlement risks. Depositories facilitate the settlement process by ensuring that securities are delivered only when payment is received, thereby reducing the risk of default or settlement failures. Easy access to securities. With securities held in dematerialized form, investors can easily access and trade in securities from anywhere, eliminating the need for physical delivery of certificates. Faster and cheaper processing. Depositories provide an efficient and cost-effective system for the processing of securities transactions, reducing the time and cost involved in physical delivery of securities. Corporate actions. Depositories also facilitate the distribution of dividends, interest, and other corporate actions to investors, making it easier for investors to receive their entitlements. In summary, depositories play a crucial role in the Indian stock market by providing a secure, efficient, and cost-effective system for the settlement of trades and custody of securities. The use of depositories has made the trading and settlement process for securities more efficient and convenient for investors, while also reducing the risks involved in securities transactions. Charges levied by depositories. Depositories in India charge various fees for the services they offer to investors. The charges levied by depositories include 1. Account opening charges. Depositories may charge a one-time fee for opening a demat account with them. This fee may vary depending on the depository participant, DP, and the services provided. 2. Annual maintenance charges. Depositories charge an annual maintenance fee for maintaining a demat account. This fee is levied by the DP and varies depending on the type of account, the number of securities held, and other factors. 3. Transaction charges. Depositories may charge a fee for every transaction made through the demat account, including buy-sell transactions, transfer of securities, and pledge of securities. 4. Dematerialization charges. Depositories may charge a fee for converting physical certificates into electronic form. This fee is levied by the DP and varies depending on the number of certificates and the value of securities. 5. Rematerialization charges. Depositories may charge a fee for converting electronic securities into physical certificates. This fee is levied by the DP and varies depending on the number of certificates and the value of securities. 6. Other charges. Depositories may also charge other fees such as SMS alerts, courier charges, and other services offered by the DP. It is important to note that the charges levied by depositories may vary depending on the depository participant and the services provided. How many depositories present in India at present time? There are 2 depositories present in India at present time. National Securities Depository Limited, NSDL. Central Depository Services, India, Limited, CDSL. Both NSDL and CDSL are regulated by the Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI), which is the primary regulatory body for the securities market in India. These depositories provide a centralized system for holding and managing securities in electronic form and facilitate the trading and settlement of securities in the Indian stock market. Investors can open a demat account with a depository participant (DP) to hold securities in electronic form and trade on the stock exchanges. The use of depositories has made the trading and settlement process for securities more efficient, secure and convenient for investors in India. In this part of the video we discussed what is depositories and its function and importance. In the next part of the video we will know about depositor companies like CDSL and NSDL. If you like this video please support our channel for motivated us.